Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We number one while you settle for two. Better review, way overdue. If they can't have us, they won't settle for you. We in go mode, backed on the post on the phone, can't hear it, kinda loco. Poker face stone while I'm staring in the mirror, got my deuce on the phone, can't hear it, but my vision getting clearer. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Yeah, we in go mode, never going slow mo.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, John Gray. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Cedric Mullins leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's going to be Ramon Urias. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Urias was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went to the archives for this nugget. You know who has the most 5 RBI games in a single season? Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that drops foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Colton Cowser.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And now 1 and 2. Two out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And they'll do it again. Next one misses, and now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Gray a move to first.
He's in there.
Henderson back in on a dive. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The count's full.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
The third baseman.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Fastball is outside. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Henderson, the lead runner at second. O'Neill at first, 2 out of the inning. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Back in Arlington, today's starting pitcher, Dean Kramer.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Popped up first base side. Mountcastle settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slapped foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Goes down looking. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Gray back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Bouncer to Young. Young tossed to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field, down the line. Peterson makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And now it's
Rangers,
Jake
the
Berger
first
to
baseman,
hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile. And they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here is Jock Peterson. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one missed.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Young. Just missed. One out, base is empty. That one not close.
No strike.
Now 2-0. Popped up. Mountcastle settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Higashioka. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That clips the corner.
2. 3-2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric
And
Mullins.
now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Swings through that one for strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
That's outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's outside. Full count now. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball four.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Gray a move to first.
He stayed.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
Now pitching for
Kumar
the Rangers,
Rocker, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Walked his first time.
Henderson.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And delivers outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tyler O'Neill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The right fielder, Adela.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stain on your face. Funk up the plays, we just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go, what's about to happen, girl, you already know. Taking control, we can take this right, go faster or slow.
Just off the inside edge. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford, out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Semien, the runner at third. Langford on at first with nobody out. Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. Simeon comes in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Now it's Corey Seager.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, no outs. And now Jake Berger. Pitch misses. Ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Fouled off. He was late. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. On a line, base hit. They're waving around Duran. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kramer out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Charlie Morton.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Mullins under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
So digging in, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. A little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First time up was a pop out. Just missed. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Seager at third. Berger over at second. Higashioka on at first with 2 down. Swung on, bounty. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0.
Great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Just missed.
That's inside.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Urias to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next,
Oh, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. Down and away for ball one. Simeon runs. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, it's been quite a long ride. Got a whole team on my side. Young boy, he stay on the grind. 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 Hard times I put up a fight. Took a few wrongs, made him right. One of these slide. Future was looking too bright. Yo, had to brush his haters off my back.
In for a strike, 0-1. Rocker, the tall righty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. That one's upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there. Fastball is outside. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Cowser.
So up next, Colton Cowser. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Langford.
Outside low, ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. And that's outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers,
Ezekiel Duran will hit next.
Ezekiel Duran.
Popped up. Urias on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
2 down, base is empty. Corey Seager, the next to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back at Globe Life Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan O'Hearn.
All right, Rangers.
Rocker back to work. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
1 ball, 2
in the dirt. That misses the zone. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's off the mark. Counts full. 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
O'Hearn, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Peterson puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out and he is walked. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that one is inside, ball 1. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Seager sends it to first. And they get Mullins for the out. 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Burger.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel.
Peterson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. There's the strike. Peterson just got a piece of it.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. When you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a ball.
Hey! 1-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cowser makes the grab. That is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Struck him out looking. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. His righty-lefty splits there.
Henderson.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Rangers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Langford giving chase. Can't reach it. It finds the gap into second, and he's got a double.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Henderson, the runner at second with 1 away. That's out to center field. Langford moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
So a man aboard and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fastball for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. And a good eye there. That one hit to right. Lunges, but can't make the catch. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And here is Colton Cowser. That's in there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just off the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7-8-9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rangers 9 and the Orioles 1. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6th. And a batter now, Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez getting cranked up as well. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same
Now
page right now.
the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Nope.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2 balls, 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pulls that one foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get
The
the swing and
batter,
miss.
number 2,
Wasn't a great
second
location
baseman,
by any means.
Marcus
That's typically a spot that hitters can handle.
Semien.
So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here is Marcus Semien, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that
1-0.
one missing low. And that one fouled off. Pitch
That's ball
misses.
2.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Misses off the plate, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 9 and the Orioles 1. New inning getting started. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
O'Hearn.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. That misses,
Outside, that's a
and
ball.
it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent
2-0.
games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Langford should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So a man aboard, Cedric Mullins digs in now. And that's in there for strike one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. One left for the Orioles. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. And that skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Urias squeezes it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cowser on the move and makes the grab. 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
2 outs,
Corey
base is empty. Now it's the shortstop,
Seager.
Corey Seager. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Up the middle, Henderson. On to first, and that is that. And the Rangers set down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. We go to the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Rocker back to work. And that is out of play. On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. On the ground to third, Young. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
At the plate, Jordan Westberg. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Inside, just missed. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. My partner known for being a touch fantastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Peterson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Berger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's all for Charlie Morton, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Gregory Soto.
Number 65.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And the 0-2. And ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in. A slider missed. And a base hit right there. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Kyle Higashioka. Pitches in there. 0-1. Bases juiced, no outs. That one found hard the other way. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right side. Cowser on his way in. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases loaded, 2 down.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Line drive, knocks it down. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. On the ground. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 13-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one ripped. Holy Toledo! He made him pay for that one. His 32nd of the year. And they tack on 3. It's 16-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gregory Soto gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Two outs, nobody on. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one's in there. 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first. Here's Jack Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Berger off of first with 2 away. Now 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Ryan Baker getting ready to go. Cano, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 9th inning coming up. Texas out in front, 16-1. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
And that's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The Rangers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 away.
The catcher, number 35,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2-0.
Headed towards the corner. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, one out. And that one pulled foul.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Second and third here. One away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So
taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Josh Sborz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Orioles down to their final out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Second and third, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Sborz is just 1 strike away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So it's their last chance in this one. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one outside. Ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong appears to be getting loose. Webb also throwing.
Yep, that ball went out.
Kowser on third. Rutschman on second. Mullins at first. 2 out of the inning. And it's fouled away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I couldn't find them in bigger. The match is so perfect. The way it's negotiable. They're trying to call me a dog. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it away. So now I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. Say